All right, good morning, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and be making a brisket flat on a large big green egg. Trimmed it up a little, not really. I didn't do a really good job. I'm gonna make some tacos with it, so it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna chop it up. I went ahead and started with Cosmos Q Injection, the Smokehouse Reserve blend. It's really good. Now I'm gonna coat it with some Cash Cow beef rub from Big Papa Smokers, and then I'm gonna layer on a little bit of Cow Cover Hot from Cosmos Q. All right, guys, this was pretty easy. Didn't use any binder. Went generous on this. I'm gonna braise it at 160 with some chipotle, onions, tomatoes. We're gonna make some good tacos, some good chipotle brisket tacos. So we're at my big green egg over here. As you can see, my big green egg is old. It's one of the older models. Daisy wheel has a little bit of rust. It's okay. I never put some gasket over here to fully seal the daisy wheel, but I don't need it. It would help, probably. In the gasket, check it out. It's all worn out. There's no gasket in some spots. So what that means is there's gonna be smoke leaks. We wanna go ahead and take care of that as soon as possible. I have the gasket. It's in the garage. Yeah, but I'll do that whenever I can. I'm gonna go ahead and use it this time. I have to clean out all of this. All right, so today's cook's gonna be powered by Fogo. We got some quebracho, long burning, good chunks. Check it out. So we're gonna be using that. It's good charcoal. For long cooks, or actually, this quebracho burns really hot. So if you're gonna be grilling up some meat, this is what you have to go with. I already have it open. I don't want to open a super premium, but if you want to do long smokes, that super premium stuff is the best. The chunks are giant. It's built for low and slow smoking. All right, it's one of the best. Now we're gonna be using some cherry wood. I usually like to combine cherry and pecan, but this time we're just going to be using cherry. All right, we got the charcoal all lit up. Now, we have the regulator upside down, which is in the smoking position. When you're going to do pizzas, you want high heat. You want to flip it over to get as much heat under the pizza stone as you can. But right now, we're doing the smoking setting. So, legs are up like this, and then we're going to do a drip pan, which is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a drip pan there. All I'm gonna do is water. I just want the water to regulate the temperature and to keep some moisture in there. That's it. We throw the grate on top, throw the meat on there, and all we do is wait. All right, guys, it's all ready to go. As you can see here, we're gonna take it to 160. I'm cooking hot and fast at 300. Cook it at 300, wrap it at 160 with some chipotle blend. I'm gonna show you guys in a bit. We're going to be monitoring the pit with the ThermoWorks signals, and then the internal temp, we're going to be probing it once in a while with the ThermoWorks ThermoPen and the ThermoWorks ThermoPop. Links are in the description if you're interested. If not, it's fine. Watch the rest of the video, subscribe, and like. All right, stay tuned. What I told you guys, I haven't replaced the gasket, so there's a lot of smoke leaks. Check it out. But it's still staying between 275 and 300, which is nice. And now I have that signal here. It's perfect, 303 reading. It's fine. It's at 140. Let's check on it. Ooh, that's looking beautiful. Still, the bark needs to set. There's a lot of moisture up here. So once we get back, I'm gonna be gone for like about an hour, going to Newport. I'll be checking the signals because I can connect it through Wi-Fi, and then I can read the temperatures on my phone. So I'll be checking. I'm confident that this big green egg's gonna stay on temp, so not worried. I'll see you guys in a bit. When the bark sets, we'll check up. Just got home. Let's see, this is reading 300, and this is reading 329. The reason the signals is reading 329 is because I have it right over the fire, right here, the little probe. Look at that. Oh, that looks good. Oh man, that looks great. The moisture up here hasn't settled, but It's at 166 internal. I think I'm gonna go another 10 minutes and then I'll wrap. But let's go prep the Chipotle thing, and then we'll braise it. So we're inside. We're gonna make that Chipotle little blend over here. Now, yes, we're using canned veggies. I don't always do this, but I didn't want to chop up some tomatoes and stuff like that. So we're using Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. Over here, I'm gonna go ahead and caramelize some onions just to get that little char in the salsa, in the little sauce blend. So let's just char these up real quick. And then I have some Chipotle sauce here. We're gonna go ahead and mix it up, blend it, and then we're gonna simmer it. You never wanna put cold liquid on a meat that's cooking, because then it'll bring down the internal temperature. We don't wanna do that. We wanna bring it to a boil, bring it to a simmer, and then add it. We're gonna add half of this can over here to make it a little chunky. And then the rest I'm gonna pour over here with some more Chipotle sauce. Look at the onion, how I'm getting the nice little char, the char I want. So that's all we want. This is almost ready to go. I'm gonna put some of these in here in this mixture, and then I'll put some in the sauce. Smelling really good. I know it's gonna be really good. And then as a secret ingredient, it's not a secret anymore, but we're using some daily grind in that little sauce from Spices and Tulip. This is really good finishing salt. And with the brisket, I got gunpowder at Spices and Tulip, so we're gonna finish the brisket with some gunpowder. As we're back out, we have the Chipotle sauce here. Got a good bark going on that brisket. Hopefully it fits in one of these. We'll see. We're gonna grab it, put it in the foil pan, and then we're gonna braise it with that Chipotle sauce over here. And like I said, it's simple. You can go back and write down the ingredients. That's all it was. I actually added a spoonful of minced garlic and blended it together. So that's the only thing I didn't do on camera, minced garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. And look at that jiggle already. Look at that. Jiggly. And it's tender already.
I'm not sure that's gonna fit in there.
That's good. Right there. Fits perfectly. We're gonna go ahead and braise it. Let's go ahead and braise this. At this point, bark really doesn't matter because we're gonna be chopping it up. But in normal cases, you would want to do it carefully because you don't want to mess up the bark. So let's say you were putting beef broth on top of it before you wrap it. You have to do it carefully because you don't want to mess up the bark. So I messed up here because I should have put some under it. That's good right there. And keep going. I might save some of this just to put on top of the tacos if we want more. But I think this is as much as I want in here. This is going back in the barbecue again. Right now, you're not even getting smoke anymore after you wrap. So all we want is heat. You could save yourself some charcoal right now at this moment when you're gonna wrap your brisket. If you're one of those that wants to save charcoal, you can go ahead and turn the pit off, save that charcoal for later, and pop this in the oven. No need to use charcoal anymore because you're not gonna get any smoke. So all you need is heat. But since we just got a pallet full of Fogo, we're gonna go ahead and use this quebracho. So I'm gonna pop it back in there at 300. It's gonna stay for another, I don't know, what was it at when I took it off? I don't even know. I saw that the bark was good, so I took it off. But I think it was at 170. I could have left it longer. So usually I don't really go by temp anymore. I just go by look. So we're gonna put it back. I'm gonna go ahead and probe it in the big piece, in the big part right here. Well, let's see where it was. It was at 170, huh? And I'm not even kidding. I didn't even see. It was just by looking at the bark that I knew it was 170. I have a little ThermoWorks thermometer in my head. Stay tuned. We're gonna leave it for another, if it's at 170, I'm saying it's gonna be another 2 to 2 hours and a half. Don't quote me on that, because it might be more. I hope it doesn't stall, but stay tuned, and we'll be back. Oh, wait. Check this out, guys. Here, don't mind this one. We don't use this one anymore. Not anymore. It's all about these. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Let's put this one back. I'm still gonna use it, but it's not as good as the stuff I use now. Ooh, it smells good. Do you smell that?
It smells really good.
Oh, wow. All right. So this big green egg is a freaking beast. It keeps temp so well. Even though I haven't changed the gasket and it has smoke leaks, it still keeps temp very well. Right here on the thermometer, it says it's at around 260. The ThermoWorks signal says it's at 283, so there's not much difference. This is the dome temp right here. This is a great temp down here. Let's see. So we are at 283.4 at pit, and then the brisket's already at 207. So that's when you want to pull. I'm going to use the thermopop not to measure the temperature, but we're going to do the field test. Look at that. This is good. Let's see one more. Yeah, this is definitely done. So we're going to go ahead and pull it. We'll let it rest for about half an hour, and then I'll shred it up. It's going to be a Chipotle Brisket Taco. You'll see how we prep it inside. Guys, let's go ahead and uncover it. It's only been resting for like 30 minutes, but I'm going to shred it up anyway. From right here, see? Oh, look at that. That's how tender it is right here. That's how tender it was, and that's what we want. We just want to shred it. So this isn't competition style. We're not going to do the bend test and do all that. We're just shredding it today. No, but I gotta have a taste of this. Man, that here, have a taste. Let me give you a strand.
Ooh, the Woomy juice. Woomy juice.
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
You wanna try, Christina?
What do you think?
What's going on?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Oh my god. These are people we did not
very
pay
tender.
to
This
say
is-
that.
Raphael, no, we didn't. This is Raphael from Raw Radio. He provides our music. If you like his music, go ahead and check out the link below. His profile's on there, and subscribe.
Try
We're
some
gonna
meat.
fix up some tacos. We'll see you guys later. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'll show you the finished product in a bit. But like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. He came to visit, but we put him to work. Chopping up some meat. We got the tortillas going. And then all the little ingredients, all the toppings. There's French fries and potato chips and all the unhealthy stuff.